Well, let's take a look at one of my favorite toys I got in the late 70s for Christmas. I love Star Trek. I've always been a big fan of Star Trek. When I first started watching this series, I think I was about 5 years old when I first saw Star Trek. Fell in love with the show. I loved the spaceships and everything and the weapons and all that stuff. I thought it was really cool. Loved the Starship Enterprise. So in the late 70s, I got a surprise under the Christmas tree. I got one of these U.S. Enterprise Dinky toys. It's a die-cast metal Enterprise that shoots discs as well. And it has a little shuttlecraft. It's pretty awesome. Now this is that early boxed version of it. This is not my original. This is one I picked up at the toy store in Columbus, Ohio. And I forgot the name of it. I love the store. I talk about them all the time. And my mind went totally blank. Big Fun. There we go. Big Fun Toys is where I picked this up from. Pretty cool. I remember this box very well. Unfortunately, this box is kind of beat up. It's got a lot of tape on the opposite side, unfortunately. But it has like little instructions on here. Shows how to insert the discs, how to shoot them, how the shuttlecraft goes in. You can use the bay doors as a stand to stand this thing up on your desk if you wanted to. That's how I normally had it displayed. Of course, on the end cap, if I get it open, it shows how to put on the decals that it came with, because they weren't pre-mounted when you had to actually put the toy together when you first got it. Pretty cool. Right there's the little Enterprise hanging out inside the box. So we'll pull it out of the... Oh, the back just fell off. Oof. This poor box. So we pull the ship out of the box. It's a fairly good looking model of the ship. You know, it is a combination of die-cast metal and plastic. You know, this is plastic. That's metal. That's metal. That's plastic there. These are metal. There's some plastic. This one's actually pretty tight still. And it's white. A lot of these I see in the stores have yellowed, mainly due to heat. USS Enterprise, Dinky Toys, Paramount, 1976 it looks like, yep. Made in England. Yeah, that's where Dinky Toys came from, was England. This was held together by screws. I don't remember screws being on mine. Though mine had pop rivets, I don't remember. Pretty cool. Right here, this little mechanism here, you would turn, and that's what would shoot the discs out the front. This did come with one original disc. It's in the box still. I got to find them. You can see where you load them back here in the back, and they shoot out the front right there. There's our little radar dish. Pretty cool. Of course, in here we have our little shuttlecraft, the Galileo. So we pop that out. Boop. And there's our little shuttlecraft, little orange guy. Now mine, I remember I painted mine white. And I tried to put detail on it to make it, you know, look like the shuttle on the TV show. A lot of times when I find these ships out in the wild, this little guy's missing. It gets lost really easy. Has a little peg in there it sits on. They keep it held inside. Pretty cool. Close the doors. Pretty awesome. Now let's find that original disc. I'm pretty sure it's still in the box. Where'd you go? There it is. I see it. Boop. Okay. Here's one of the original Photon Torpedoes. Now, this is an original. I only had one, but I remember it used to come with, I think, 4 or 5 in a little baggie. I can't remember. But I did find a replacement. Here's the replacement discs right here. I'll do a close-up on these so you can see the difference between the original and these reprints. This came from a company called, put this down over here, Recover Toy. This is a company down in Australia, and I ran across them by doing some search on the internet trying to find reproduction parts for toys, and this place popped up. So I ordered some of these from them, and they came, you know, fairly quick. Coming from Australia, wasn't bad. Price was really good, and the shipping wasn't bad either. They do a lot of different things for toy rebuilding and everything, so I'm going to keep these guys in my holster in case I do some other restorations. I need some parts. Anyway, one of the things I liked about this toy was, of course, the ability for it to shoot. You pop in a little photon torpedo like so, Then you would start to turn the handle, it would rotate around, then it would hit a spring that's up inside of here. When it hit the spring, it would shoot out. Maybe, if it didn't get jammed. Oh, I think it got jammed. Oh, there it went. And it would shoot out the front. Pretty awesome. Now, of course, you know, me being me, I had to have a target for my Enterprise to shoot at. And one of the things I used to like to do is I would look through comic books or catalogs, and I'd find pictures of different ships. And either I would cut them out, and I would glue them to a piece of cardboard to make like a little stand to shoot them over with it. Or I would just hang them with a piece of tape inside of a shoebox and just see if I could hit the little paper target. I had a lot of fun doing that. It's one of the great features of this toy. Anyway, let's take a closer look at these reproduction Photon Torpedoes. I want to zoom in the camera here. So here's a close-up of the new Photon Torpedoes. Here's the original. They came with it. And these are the reproductions. You can tell they're a little bit duller looking, a little bit different color, and they're a little bit smaller than the originals. So I think these may shoot a little better because the originals kind of jam inside of this thing. So we're going to give a try of one of the reproduction ones in the ship. See how it works. Alright, let's load up the reproduction discs to see how well they shoot. We already saw how the original shot, so we'll try one of these new ones to see how it works. So rotate around slowly as it loads up the... There we go. Getting around to the firing position. Okay, here we go. Got to hold this thing down. And... Oh, yeah! This shoots a lot better. Awesome! I like it. Yeah, these reproduction ones shoot a lot better than the originals for some reason. So that's cool. Makes it work really nice. But it is kind of nice to have an original with this set, though. Anyway, that's the USS Enterprise from Dinky Toys. Another fun little toy I have in my collection here at the Toy Tube.
Oh boy! Yeah!
Hey, there's Hasbro! Hasbro makes toys! What's new, Hasbro?
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's well.
Okay, let them go! Some of the great SSP racers for 72.
M-E-R-X spells Mark, world's largest toy maker.
Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy.